Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be creating a design that you chose. I had actually posted a little poll up on Instagram and I did a post about it as well, just asking what colors you thought would look nice together. So I did 4 different pictures. One of them had, or actually 3 of them had the same 2 colors and the glitter changed. And then one was just a pink, like a very light pale pink with like a pink glitter. So picture number 3 won, and that was these 3 dips. So I'm going to create kind of like a swooping glitter design that comes up from the cuticle and like swoops out this way with the glitter color. I'm going to do that on my index and my ring finger. And then I'm going to do the solid glitter on my middle finger, and then my pinky and my thumb will be solid. So let me get started with the dipping. Right now I have down my peel base and a layer of the dip base just to seal the peel base in, so the dip base dries at the normal speed when I'm doing the dipping. So these 2 colors are actually all 3 colors are from the Virgo and Gem 2022 Advent Calendar. So they don't have names. This is AC 2217. And that's that like shimmery aqua color that I showed you in the swatch here. And then there is AC 2022-21, which is this like bluish color. Bluish like purple. It kind of pulls a little bit of both with a little bit of shimmer in it. And then the glitter is AC 2216. And it has some pinks, greens, teals, blue, purple, a bunch of fun colors in it. So I thought they would look nice together. And I love this glitter because you can literally use it with a bunch of different color combinations. So I think I'm going to do the blue on my thumb and the teal on my pinky, and then I'll alternate. So I'll do the teal on my index and the blue on my ring finger with the glitter in the middle. So let me go ahead and get those down now because I want to save the little swoop design and the glitter for last. And I just picked up the wrong thing. I just have my normal tools here that I normally have. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. If there's anything you ever want to see on my channel, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I'm always looking for suggestions. If there's new techniques you want me to try, different colors, different companies, that can be, you know, companies that have dips, that have liquids, a combination of the 2, decals, whatever you'd like me to try. Just let me know down below, or you can send me a message. Okay, I'm going to put this to the side because I'm going to go into my pinky and do this beautiful color. I was torn as to what color combo to do today, so that's why I did like a choose my next mani poll on Instagram. And thank you to everybody who voted. Just patting down the foils here. I love Virgo and Gem. Their colors go on so smooth. I feel like I say that about a lot of companies. There's a lot of great small businesses out there in the dip community. Just gonna dip this again because it feels a little wet. There we go. That's beautiful. I don't even know if I'll have to do a second dip on the thumb. I might, actually. I always say that and then I end up doing it. Okay, so I'm actually going to speed it up here when I do the second dips of the thumb and the pinky. and then I'll be back and we can get into the glitter portion. Alright, so these two nails have been completed and are activated. Now I'm going to go with a little fine nail art brush that I have, and I'm going to dot some of this dip base onto a baggie. And then I'm going to take the paintbrush, nail art brush, because I just totally moved everything off my workspace here by accident. And I'm going to paint a little swoop design, like I mentioned, coming up here to do the glitter. I'll try and zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit better. I'm going to start with my index finger. It would be easier if I just go in like this. I'm just kind of painting that on. The reason why I chose to use this thinner brush instead of the dip base brush was so I can actually get in there and get a little bit of a finer line. Okay, so now I'm going to quickly pour over the glitter color. Zoom out a little bit more. I'm gonna have to do this more than once, obviously, but that was the first pour over of it. Okay, so that's what it looks like, cleaned up a little bit better. Just gonna let that dry for a minute. While that's drying, I'm actually going to do the same thing to my ring finger, so I can get that done. Again, I just put a little more of the dip base on the art brush. This time I'm going to go on the inside of my ring finger. Okay. And again, just pouring that over so it adheres to where that dip base was. Cleaning up the cuticle a little bit. This one actually didn't pick up as much of the chunkier portions of the glitter on this nail. Just going to get rid of some of that clear. There we go. Okay, so I'm liking how that's looking so far. I'm just going to now repeat the process for my index finger again. before I do anything else, I'm going to activate those two nails, or portions of the nail, so they stay nice. So I don't want to get those messed up. So just kind of following along that line. Just going to do a little layer of activator here. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to do my pour over on my middle finger of the glitter. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do another quick little dip, and once that dries, because the tip didn't get a lot on it. So I love that glitter. It's so gorgeous, and I really love the way it looks with these two colors. So I'm going to be really excited to see how it looks with that little swoop design on the two fingers. Okay, and I just did a dip in, because sometimes it's easier to just dip it in to get that little bit of a tip done when you need to cover that little bald spot up by the top or the bottom, whichever. I know some people call the cuticle the top and the tip of the nail the bottom, but I guess it depends on the way you're looking at the hand, right? Either or. In this case, I was referring to the tip of the nail at the top. All right, so that looks good. I really love the way this covered and the way the glitter was placed in most of the spots here. Came out pretty good. I'm just gonna pour that back in because we're done with this. I already did that. These lay down so nicely. There's like no need to push anything down on this glitter nail. I mean, look at that. Nothing is sticking up. That's amazing. Okay, so what we're going to do next is fill in this space here on the index and the ring finger with the colors that I'm going to use on those fingers. So on my index finger, I'm going to go back with this teal. And let me just get my base. If you guys haven't tried Virgo and Gem dips, I highly recommend it. Now you just want to make sure you don't put any of that base on top of the glitter. Okay, so that was the first pour over. I just have to get a little bit closer there, but I was being cautious. So let me just fill in that line a little. All right, let me just dust that off. I think I'm just gonna go back in here. I thought that was wet, but it's not. So it's not picking up the teal color like I thought it was going to. That's okay. maybe I will go in with this little brush. Just getting that fine little separation in between the two here. That's better. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to do the same thing with the darker color, the blue color. Let me put that back in. Okay. I think for this one I might dip it in because this is a more solid color than the foily one was. Again, just filling in that space around the glitter. Okay. All right. All right, that's better now. That was the second dip. Just gonna clean up the cuticle here. Okay, so that's how we're looking right now. I'm gonna clean up my hands here with my brush, and then I'm going to do my gel encapsulation and then do filing and buffing, and then we'll come back. All right, so I filed, buffed, reactivated. I'm loving how these came out. I wasn't sure how that little swoop design would work. Here it's like a little bit of a weird fade in between the two colors, but I'm not hating it on that teal index finger. And then this is how it looks on the nail with the darker blue. So yeah, I mean, all in all, I'm happy with the way this look came out. Right now, I'm going to do my top gels. I do gel base coat from Mani Boss. So I'm going to put that on every nail here, speed that up a bit, and cure that for 30 seconds. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my Hema-free gel top coat from Cascade Colorworks and put a layer of that down and then cure that for 60 seconds. Okay, so here is the final look with the gel top. So as per usual, I'm going to go in with my cuticle oil. Today I'm using my favorite Grimes Ridge, and this is Apple Bourbon. I actually just placed another order with them that's on its way. I just got notification that it shipped, so I'm really excited. I'm getting Black Cherry Merlot is 1 cent, and then the other one I'm getting is Moonstruck. So I'm excited to see how those smell. The descriptions sounded really nice. When I was looking at the different scents that they have many. And I feel like this is a fall scent, as I've mentioned before, so I kind of want to get some of their non-seasonal scents. And Black Cherry Merlot was one of my favorite scents from Bath & Body Works, so I'm hoping it smells along those lines. Not sure, but we'll see. So yeah, I'll be showcasing those when I get them, of course, in my mani videos. And here is how everything looks after hydrating those cuticles, which always need it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification if you'd like to be notified when I post more content. Thanks so much for watching. Have a lovely day.